Good morning, folks. How are you? It's lovely to see you again, and as usual, a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. Like I said, it is lovely to see you, and welcome back to our weekly family meals. If you're new and you're not normally here, this is What's for Tea. My name's Cheryl, and this is just the part of the week where I show you what I made for the main meal of the day for our family dinners. You might call it tea, that's what we call it. Whatever you call it, it is the main meal of the day. Now, as you know, we're down in the Yorkshire Dales for a few days. We came down last night or yesterday, which was Sunday, so I'll show you what we had for our tea last night. And obviously, meals of the week next week, we'll have another couple. We're back for a few days, and then we go over to the wonderful Isle of Arran for another 4 or 5 days. So again, I'll show you the meals once we get there. So I usually start off on Monday all the way through till Sunday, which was yesterday. But just before I move on, I wanted to say a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page. And there's been quite a few of you recently, so thank you all very much, new and old. It means ever so much. So I'll leave a link to my Patreon underneath this video if you want to go and check it out. So let's go and see what we had this week. So on Monday I made our usual chicken pot pie. This is just a sort of a deconstructed chicken pie, if you like. And we had buttered parsley, new potatoes, some mashed turnip, a wee rogue roast potato at the back, and that's a sort of chicken stew with mushrooms added and some puff pastry on top. Moving on to Tuesday, a big favourite of ours, mince and tatties. Scottish staple, this one. So it's a mashed potato, some carrots, some buttered cabbage, and that's the mince, peas and onions there. I've got a recipe for this, so I will link it underneath the video. Moving on to Wednesday, and we had chicken breasts that I just done in the oven. So again, with a few roast potatoes. And that's the chicken breast there. Like I said, I just done it very simply in the oven. Tender stem broccoli, some sage and onion stuffing, some mashed turnip and some lovely gravy on top. And that was absolutely delicious. Moving on to Thursday, we had good old bangers and mash. These were the Richmond meat-free sausages, and we really like these. So some mashed potato, some meat-free Richmond sausages and some baked beans as well. We love baked beans with mashed potato. Moving on to Friday, and I made a very simple slow cooker beef stew. So it's some boiled potatoes with some parsley, some cabbage, and that's the beef stew there. I've got a recipe for this, and I'll link it underneath. Any recipes that I've done, I will link underneath this video. Moving on to Saturday, and I made a sort of Chinese style chicken curry with some white steamed rice, some noodles, and that's the chicken curry there. I just added in some onions and some peas, and I also added in some bean sprouts and onions to the noodles, and again, this was delicious. And moving on to yesterday, like I said, we are away down to the Yorkshire Dales, and we had our tea in a place called the White Rose last night. Mr. What's for Tea had steak pie, and this was mine here. As you can see, you know, I have changed it slightly to keep me on plan. Those of you who have followed me for a while will know that I'm following Slimming World. So I just removed the fat from my steak, and the mushrooms and the portobello mushroom and the tomatoes and the steak are already grilled, and instead of my fries, I swapped them out for the new potatoes, and they've got no butter or anything, so that is 100% on plan, and it was absolutely delicious. And this was the dessert menu. Well, this is the main menu, but the dessert menu is coming up in a second. So you can pause that there if you want to go and have a quick look. This was the dessert menu, which I managed to say no to. Mr. What's for Tea, I think, was going to go for something, but ended up changing his mind in the end. So yeah, very tempting though, I must say. So that was our meals this week. So thank you very much if you're leaving at this point, and hopefully see you back same time next week or during the week for a wee recipe or shopping haul. For those of you who are staying on, I'm just going to quickly draw the winner of the July Degustabox. So fingers crossed to you if you've decided to enter. So this is the website I use here. It's just commentpicker.com. So good luck. And there's your winner there. So Alan G. I don't recognise your name, so yeah, well done to you. So what you're going to have to do now is either contact me on my email, which you'll find underneath this video, or if you follow me over on Instagram, if you give me a DM over there, and we'll work out a way of getting your box to you. So thank you all for entering. And if you have entered and haven't won this time, I do give away a box every month. So if you're still interested in getting yourself a box, mind to enter next month's giveaway. So that's it, like I said, guys, and thank you very much for popping over to check out this week's family meals. And until I see you again, or whenever you decide to join me again, make sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you awful soon back here on What's for Tea. So bye now. Bye.